Okay. And here we go.
And now,
Yo, everybody, what's going on? It's your boy Nick's back again for the year-end wrap-up. I know y'all have missed us. We've been going away for a while. You know, every once in a while, a faction will break up and then get back together for one last hoorah, one last return show, one last return match. This is what we're doing. We're here for the year-end wrap-up for the CCW pod. Hey, why the time, my Damien? Hey, what's going on, Groovy? So yeah, we are here. We're gonna do some year-end wrap-ups, talk about a few current things, and yeah, we'll see how bad y'all want us back for next year. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and introduce the crew, my esteemed co-host. First and foremost, the one and only, my one and only. Y'all know her, y'all love her, but you don't love her like I love her. I love her more than anybody in the world. This is the one and only KD. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
What's going on? What you got going on over there?
Not much.
Got your,
No.
you got your,
She went in the studio.
you got your
No.
mocha? You
Huh?
got your mocha over there?
Hey, you know I do. Sponsored by Starbucks.
We're gonna get canceled. All right. Someone y'all ain't heard from a long time. We like MJF, we tried to get him fired, but you know, we had to offer him more money and let him come back. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Heel Jones.
I don't ever recall being in a faction with y'all. Let's get that straight. I don't know. Y'all ever been in a faction with y'all?
It's CCW, baby.
KD was the closest thing to being. She's the closest thing to being a heel. Everybody else is these baby faces.
That's right.
Y'all won't pull out the hammer to win a match. Y'all won't use
all these bitches.
Wow. Okay.
All these pure champions. And Starbucks don't care about black people.
Not at all. But during this season, baby, we know I'm not black. What am I? I am a big white girl.
Pumpkin spice?
Yes, pumpkin spice.
It's a chicken salad.
Indeed it is. To round out the panel, as always, I have the one and only, the frosty bearded Blerdcorn, the melanated Mr. Fuji himself, ladies and gentlemen, my uncle, your uncle, Mr. Navy Montel.
Hey.
What is going on, fellow people? What is up? The frosty bearded Blerdcorn has arrived. Yeah, I never claimed to be a heel. I'm more of a manager, really. You know. Don't say it. Don't do it.
Did you go to High Ross?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you go to High with Ross?
What do you say?
See, what he was going to say was so trashy, even his communications is failing him.
Y'all are crazy, man.
What's What's going on, Jones? Good to see you, bro.
I'm glad to see you, sir. It's been a long time.
Facts.
Long time.
It has been a while. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into this year and wrap up. A whole lot of shit happened this year. But before we get into the wrap up of this year, let's talk about a couple things that happened just this past week. Mandy Rose dropped her title on Tuesday and was fired on Wednesday. Y'all, I don't know what happened, but from what I understand, it's a whole lot.
Ladies and gentlemen, fan page.
These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And
It's a lot of accusations going on, saying that her fan side is a little too racy, but you know, there are some women on the roster who get to keep their fan site, but I don't understand. I mean, yeah, you fired her because she has these pictures on your site, but at the same time, not only did you pretty much use her for her sexiness, but you told Athena to be like her, and then when she is being herself, you fire her. I don't make it make sense, WWE. I don't understand. What y'all think?
I think it's some bullshit. Allowed though. It's some bullshit.
Yeah, it really
because
is.
you know, we all seen the Sasha Banks video, and don't act like she wasn't a headliner, and she was out there on Google on certain adult sites.
Yeah,
Shout out to Sasha Banks.
yeah. I have definitely seen photos of Miss Banks with something on her face and it won't lotion.
Yeah, I seen the video. It was fallacious. It was heinous.
There was a lot of oral discussion.
It was boss time.
She was on that
I
mic.
didn't forget what I was gonna say.
She was on that mic.
Wow.
Promoing.
Cutting a hell of a
promo.
She was handling it.
Yeah, so in order so to have that out there, and while you pushing her through NXT and everything else, and don't consider you know, Paige had stuff, you know, and Vince McMahon was big on you know, these TNA wrestlers, and I ain't talking about the company, I'm talking about titty and ass. So I don't like that.
Yeah, it's definitely an excuse of why they fire her.
But it's one of the things she has been ever since she got to NXT. She's actually been putting in a lot of work to try to bring at least try her best to bring some prominence to the women's division, which, let's face it, NXT was floundering since 2.0 came out. And while I don't agree with what they did with her as far as firing her, I appreciate what she did as far as for NXT, because there's a lot of exposure for the female performers, and I thought that was a great thing. That was really a great thing. And they contradict themselves. Oh, well, yeah, you're a fantastic worker, but yeah, you showed too much booty cheek on this side, so we're going to have to get rid of you. Wait, what?
But then you got Nikki Lyons on there, and she's all booty cheek.
Yeah.
Double
So make it make sense.
on a Wednesday
He's
afternoon.
nothing
On a
but
Wednesday afternoon on USA.
Mommy, what are those? Those are cinnamon buns, baby. Get away from the TV.
them ain't cinnamon buns at all. Though that ain't nothing but French bread.
That's
We
king.
ain't gonna give her no melanin. She not cinnamon.
Nope. She's baguettes.
She ain't whole wheat.
Just
The French baguettes. That's crazy.
just a tall bag of baguettes. That's all that is.
Yes, indeed. That's all that is. Well, we got somebody else in the studio, y'all. He was featured on a recent episode of the CCW pod. We bringing him back.
And that's my mama. He did the It's Going Down episode, and that's my mama. Randy Jackson. Randy
Ladies and
Jackson.
gentlemen, the one and only Blerd champion, y'all. My guy, the Blerd anthem, Junie June.
I thought it was Roman. Hey, Roman, what's going on, man?
Hey, that is Roman. Oh shit, the tribal chief has blessed us with in the pod. What's up, Roman?
Oh, Roman, what's good, Roman? The baddest champion in the game right now, Blerd champion.
Lord. Roman's like, look, I'm gonna need y'all to start calling my name because I can't see y'all for shit. I'm tired of y'all
What's up,
calling.
y'all? How y'all doing?
Good, June. How about you, bro,
What's going
guy?
on, June?
What up, nephew?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank y'all for having me. Let me be
Yes,
on. I ain't
indeed.
think y'all gonna let me on because y'all big time. I'm trying
Well,
to be
you-
like y'all when I grow up.
Nah, you continue to be the lyrical insurgent. So keep doing what you do. son.
Wow.
And keep grabbing them. Keep obtaining those belts so I can take them off of you. That's what you do.
I'm sorry. No, sir. No, sir. Like,
That's
I say
great.
no, sir. No, sir. No, sir. We will
The
not have any of
unseen
that.
belt collector himself has spoken.
All right, man.
I'm
Before we
real
move on,
blunt.
June, you got any you got any thoughts on this Mandy Rose thing, man?
Me personally, like, from what y'all spoke on, but from what I feel like, from what I know, in her contract, they said she couldn't do this kind of stuff. Cool. And me and my boys talking, saying like, 'cause stuff was getting out. They're like, yo, y'all people need to calm down because if it get back to WWE, I'm going to take it down. So if you knew if WWE would find out, you're gonna get in trouble. You knew you weren't doing something. You're doing something you weren't supposed to be doing. So it caught up to you. So it's like, it is what it is now. She said she's making more money doing that than she's getting paid in NXT. So I'm like,
It's cool. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it.
Right?
To be fair, it is NXT, so the pay is not going to.
But here's my issue. I don't know if anybody said this. Is my issue. The stuff that people are comparing Mandy Rose situation to is ridiculous. Oh, but WWE used to do Playboy back. That was the times are different. They were edgier back then.
Mm-hmm.
They were different times. And then
But
Ricochet and everybody, they got leaked. They're the different. Somebody, they sent those things to who they people is, to their girl for their viewing pleasure, and it got out.
And
But it wasn't leaked.
And let's not also forget that during that time when you had the Sables and the Chinas and all those girls who actually posed for Playboy, Vince got a cut of that check.
Say it one more time.
This is third party content that's going straight in the superstars or the divas pocket. Vince ain't seen a dime of that, or now no longer Vince. WWE's not seeing a dime of that, and I honestly think that's where WWE has the issue, that they're not trying to get paid off of it.
Agreed.
But didn't they say they were going to leave the PG era? Is that when they talked about that earlier this year? We're going to leave the PG era.
Well, we're going from PG to X though.
But it's always been X. You seen what's his name? Not Andrade, but Alberto Del Rios. Y'all seen him on there? You saw him in Paige. Come on, come on, man. It's been around. It's like it's nothing new. They were on TV and on X video at the same time.
Right, but WWE didn't see none of that money though, and I think that's their problem.
It is.
It's like paying off a protection racket. Yeah, you can keep doing it, but let me get our cut first. But we're not gonna say anything. But when she said, "Nah, I saw mine," oh yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah. That's not fair though. My issue is that if you're they removed the third party thing, but they didn't put any parameters on it. So you can't all of a sudden put parameters on it because she made more money than anybody else. And I can't say she pushed the envelope more than anybody else, because I follow Maurice on Instagram, and her everyday outfits are worse than some of these OnlyFans, what they got going on. Just Maurice sitting in her house with her daughters. It's like pushing the envelope most days, and she'll be, she'll look like a Stepford wife in one slide, then the next one.
I don't follow Maurice, but let me see what you're talking about.
She's something, the skimpiest little something, with the Miz in the back. How is that okay? And we know, that she's still on the roster and the Miz is on the roster. How is that okay? But and Maurice got all kinds of endorsements. She even got
all kinds of cakes.
Yeah, she even got her own product line right now. So
good over there, Nick.
If they're gonna say it's okay to do it, need to be okay across the board. If it's okay to do it up until this point, they need to put it in writing, because if I was Liv, I'd be suing them right now. Like, no, you said it was okay, but all of a sudden, because she showed a little nipple. No, they show nipples on everything. They show nipples in the match.
Free the nipple. Free the nipple.
I think nipples should be free.
Hashtag free the nipple. Oh my god.
Hashtag.
we at
I would
CZ
think
Podcast
so,
support free the nipple.
But I think with that, it's one of the things like WWE not in control. Like, yo, I think the Maurice thing is like, yo, she in her crib. She not putting it out. I mean, she probably doing it just for the clicks too, but I think it's more like, yo, she in the crib. She ain't doing it. She ain't selling it.
But we also got to remember one thing too. Now, a lot of people, when they see this action happen, they think, well, the first person you think of in talent is Triple H. But people tend to forget we still got Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon as the co-CEOs. So we don't know what's going on up there. We're so focused on what Triple H is going to do and what he's going to say. We keep forgetting there are two people up at the top who are going to say yay or nay, regardless to the position of anyone below.
Because Triple H just
I agree with that.
Exactly.
He just had a creative. Stephanie and Nick are the CEOs.
Mm-hmm.
And I still think Vince is calling shots through Stephanie. That's just my opinion.
He needs to continue.
Speaking of Vince, let's go ahead and get to that last.
Tone ties the stakes out of my face. Okay, just get his two-tone ties.
You're fired. You're fired.
In a Wall Street Journal report, of course, we had more accusations.
Accusations.
Accusations. These are not false accusations.
But these were not false. More women came forward saying that Vince had a little romp with them. But in the same breath of this Wall Street Journal report, they cited that Vince McMahon was announcing his comeback to WWE, stating that he was giving false representation. The people who advised him to leave were not giving him the best advice. However, my man Sean Ross Sapp, the guy, reached out to several people at WWE, talent and backstage employees, and it was a unanimous fuck no, we don't want Vince McMahon back.
Why would you want him to come back? Like WWE is like so much better now that he's gone. Like, bro,
it's better, but it ain't so much better. It's better.
It is noticeably better because you can feel you can feel that people want to make a better product and they're not bullied into doing something because of one
wanting
man.
to and actually doing it is still kind of a, it's better.
Bro,
we're not gonna cap. We're not gonna cap. It's better. I'm not gonna, but it ain't way better.
I'll take a desire to do it and know that you can still talk to someone about creative, and even if it gets turned down, you still feel like you've had a say at the table.
I'll say this: the bad is that, of course, with everyone he's brought back, there's only been a few people who have actually shined and did their thing. Most of these people who have come back have pretty much done nothing or either flop on their return. And TV ratings, as far as the main product, Raw and SmackDown, Raw is still kind of hard to watch. SmackDown is still must see. NXT really hasn't gotten that much better, and pay-per-views have been, to me,
mid
at a mid to even great, depending upon what pay-per-view you're watching. However, when it comes to just backstage morale and how talent is booked, this shit is definitely better under Triple H than it has been
a better attitude.
Long time.
Yeah,
I mean, but that's what I'm saying.
When you have people who are currently in AEW wanting to go back to WWE, I mean, come on now. There are people who
that's the thing, though. Is there's still components in play that are still there. I still, like I said before, I feel like Stephanie's still doing her Vince impersonation. Like, you might want to go back over there, but look at Joey Gargano. He went back and like, well, he's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hell, where's Bray Wyatt? Like, I mean, he's having emotional rants every week. I haven't seen him actually take any bumps or do anything, crazy. I don't know. If it wasn't, I hate to say this, y'all gonna love it when I say this. If it really wasn't for Roman Reigns right now in the bloodline, like they wouldn't have anything keeping the ratings coming that way.
Can I comment on that real quick?
Go ahead. Have it.
I'm enjoying the storyline with the bloodline. I really am, because there's a lot of layers to the story. But my problem is I feel like all the creative are focusing so much of their gems to them that they're neglecting all the other talent. That's why it's falling short, because they're literally putting all their eggs in one basket. You've got all this talent here. Why isn't creative coming up with more different stories? Because right now you're in an environment where you can create more. You have the players for the act. You have the scene. You have the stage. So come up with the script so that way they can put it out there.
I mean, I don't think they're putting anything in one basket. Granted, the Bloodline is the hottest shit in WWE, but with this slow burn they have right now around Bray Wyatt and this Uncle Howdy character, the constant attention they're giving Bailey and Damage Control, it's really a little here and there when it comes to acts in WWE. I mean, Seth is always going to be that fucking guy. They're trying to give Mustafa some sort of a push, but not we're trying to give him a title. They're gearing up for a storyline with Gunther and Brock
Lesnar.
I have no doubt I want to see. I don't want to see that at all. But yeah, Brock, the Braun Strowman thing is up first, but they're trying to get Gunther and Brock Lesnar probably
for WrestleMania,
which is okay. I mean,
whatever. Big mid.
I'll watch it. You know,
big mid.
But yeah, there are a lot of things right now that they are trying to do, but yeah, it's undoubtedly the Bloodline is the hottest shit in WWE right now, and that's really a lot of reason why people watch.
My question would be, since you said Raw is still kind of do you think Raw should go back to 2 hours?
Hell yeah!
Yes.
Yeah.
I asked that question because
I say that shit with my chest. Hell yeah.
We argue all the time.
What a third hour.
So we argue all the time about, say, yo, SmackDown's 2 hours, they do fine. Raw's 3, and it's like it's torture. But like, yo, the Ross is big on Raw. I mean, they'll figure it out. They can rotate. Because like I said, I know the roster was smaller when back in the Attitude era, but like they was 2 hours. You can find things for other people to do in that 2 hour frame.
Mm-hmm.
Me. So I'm like, just go back to 2 hours to make it like, it's like, you know how hard it is to write for 3 hours?
Mm-hmm.
Make something like.
Do you know how hard it is to sit in a crowd and watch Raw live for 3 hours? I did it.
That's why
just a couple of weeks ago, and that shit got rough at the end. Baby.
That's why, like, what's the name? AEW, because when you go to their recordings, you get 3 shows. So if they could actually take that first hour of Raw and make it NXT and make NXT worth watching, I think they can keep 3 hours if they do it that way. But the fan, man, sit 3 hours just Raw. Oh my God, I'd be sick.
But I want no parts of it. Like I'll never go to Raw. I'm sorry, I'm not going to sit through 3 hours of Raw.
The only reason I went to Raw is because I was really, really hoping that, because it was the Raw after Survivor Series, and because it was the same arena in which Sasha and Naomi left, I thought they'd come back in this arena too. And like, hey, it'd be a good pop. I'd love to be there for it, but unfortunately, that didn't happen.
Boy, you was wrong.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gaka Banks, you see what she's she's in Japan right now, big bucks.
No, he did not
say. I don't know about big bucks, but she's definitely happier over there.
She's making big bucks. She's like, she's the one of the highest paid. Is they say she was the highest paid? She's making more than Jericho.
I mean, of course, you know, the American dollar is more than yen, but okay.
Yes, I did, maybe Montel. I did say Gaka Banks.
Yeah, I know you did. That's why I just kept grinning. I was like,
I doubled down on that one.
I got nothing.
But anyway,
if Raw goes to 2 hours, I think their viewership will go up because people will not dread that third hour, and they know that's one of the reasons why I think that's one of the reasons why their product is slacking so bad. Is because they're trying to stretch all of these small ass stories that they put together in 3 hours. I'm like, y'all don't even really let them wrestle like they need to. Y'all just focus more on storylines than anything else.
Yeah.
Let them perform. One of the things AEW has over Raw, I think, is that they let them perform. Just let them perform. Shit.
One of my biggest issues. Ow, stop it. Ow. I'm sorry, my dog.
Is Roman?
Yeah, that's my biggest issue.
Get him away.
Roman.
Roman's like, it's gonna be me today. Is what am I about?
I'm gonna punch it in your face.
As I was saying,
we were looking at the women's rosters over the 3 products.
Him away.
This is horrible. We're gonna have to edit some stuff. I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is all natural. Let's go.
It is like it's really what 7 women in Raw?
There's like 10 women on Raw.
Maybe 10.
There are 3 women and 4 clones.
There's like
And
15
then,
on SmackDown.
and then NXT is like 175 million. That's why we keep seeing
And only 7 of them are good.
the same matches with the same people. It's because there ain't nobody else to wrestle in the women's division. Like the ones that you see wrestling, that's all they got. That is the whole women's roster. And if you think we not, look it up. That's the whole roster.
What's about like 10 of them?
Seeing those same matches over and over again, it's like y'all have all this talent.
And you're not spreading it.
They really do. I mean, everybody not gonna be a Sasha Banks or Charlotte, but they got some talent that they could have moved up years. You know, as soon as Triple H could have moved some of them up because it's getting to the point where you can only have so many storylines between these 4 people. And why y'all making Bayley like? Why is Bayley the fall guy? She can't win to save her life.
Thank you. Someone else said the same
mean, she did have a
thing.
hell of a push, and she won forever. Like, come on, like, let's don't
No,
look at
but
over time.
But then again, you know, with the people that they got, you can't make Bayley beat Bianca every time. That's not realistic. But that's all they got in Raw. So somebody got to lose. You can't.
I think this is just Bayley's L season because if you think about it, during the pandemic, her and Sasha had every title, and I think this is just her L season.
I agree. She was winning, and even before the pandemic, like she was like on the dubs.
Like before, like Sasha Banks and Bayley were the bloodline before the bloodline.
Right. They were the female version of the Power Trip when it was like Triple H and Stone Cold.
Yeah,
they were the female version of that.
They had all the belts.
I'm already tired of Damage Control, and they just like because they're the only ones that people are like. They the only bad guys besides they trying to push. What's her face? What is her name?
Please don't say it. Please don't say it because it irritates me. Say it, KD. Come on, say it.
Y'all know who I'm talking about.
She on SmackDown on what I'm talking about.
Who you talking about?
Shotzi.
Oh, Shotzi needs to go take a nap.
Thank you. She's boring.
She don't deserve to push. It's so many other women on the NXT roster that deserve a push over her, but like the Damage Control, they the only villain, so of course they fighting everybody. It's them against everybody, but then everybody is the other 4 women in the, like that's not right. I'm really getting for 3 hours. It's them going back and forth. No, they need to do better with it. It's better than it was, but it can. I agree with Hill. It's got a long way to go before we can say it's great.
It's the classic issue of it starts at NXT, you make something pure, it works, it gets over consistently because you're not wearing people down. Then you see them transition over to the main roster. And that's where I sit there and I think, why does it happen at the main roster? The creative is trash.
I know why.
The creative is trash.
Let me tell you why. Because I remember Sasha Banks said in the interview years ago, she said, in NXT, I know what I'm doing for the next 3 months. On the main roster, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I just show up. This is what you're going to be doing this week. Cool.
Wow.
So in NXT, they already know what they're going to be doing for the next 3-4 months. On the main roster, just on the fly. Like now you can see like, yo, it's Roman, Bray.
Well, so this is a true test with Triple H for me. I want to see somebody actually NXT, male or female, it doesn't matter. I want him to have a genuine, like get over genuinely, have a huge following, catchphrases and all that shit, everything, and come to the main roster and keep it. No changes, no all. Now, if Triple H does that for me, then he proves something for me. But other than that, I mean, he's still cleaning up trash.
And that's what I was saying before.
The closest you had to that is Kevin Owens.
Yeah. Ooh.
But Kevin Owens been Kevin Owens though. They never changed his music. They never changed his horrible ring gear. They never changed. All they did is they gave him a stunner.
He kept it all. You didn't say it had to be dope, but he kept it all.
No, I was about Triple H. I'm talking about somebody like new, like I want somebody to see somebody actually get over, and you bring them up and be the same character.
But
they ain't talking about, and they're gonna be European because I feel like WWE is very European now.
But see,
They've
I
always
think
been very European. What we talking about?
No, but it's even more so with this Triple H reign. Like, I don't want to see no damn War Raiders. I don't care about Imperium. I don't care about what is the I can't change the names too much. Gunther. I don't know. It's all
Dude,
the Scottish.
His name is
British-
Walter.
Literally, bro, even before Triple H got there, it was Bianca Belair, Bobby Lashley, and that's it. Everybody else left.
see,
Yeah, he got fired.
see, the only thing about hold on, wait a minute.
Mm-mm.
I can't even. Never mind. Go ahead.
I can't even. Never mind.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just WWE for you. WWE has always been not necessarily pro us, but that's just the nature of the beast has always been.
I mean, not even pro us, but it could have it used to be Canadian and American, and you had a couple of villains that were, always the Russian
who's
guy.
more over right now than Sami Zayn?
I got it. Here we go. The only person for NXT that could come up, that could have, but they got into some trouble, was Velveteen. He the only person that could come up and just do that. I don't know.
They would have changed him.
That I feel like if you don't understand that who he's supposed to be, you're an idiot. It's Prince, goddammit.
Exactly. When you don't get it, what's wrong?
It's like his finish move was the purple rain, the purple whatever.
Purple Rainmaker.
Purple Rainmaker. So like, bro, when did the gears not start clicking? So
a lot like Prince, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the GOAT. But he did wait for a young lady to turn 18 to marry her. So I mean, they have some problems with
Nick, get your man.
Underage viewing. I'm being as real. Look at Google it. He met a woman and she was underage. I'll be back when you turn 18. And he did.
We gonna go ahead and go.
I'll get me canceled. Cancel me. I want
Back to you, Nix.
We
Nick, what you got, bro? Your man.
We're gonna go into the year end real quick. We'll start top of the year 2022. Hell of a fucking year. We'll start at the very, very top. With the Royal Rumble, what the fuck was Shane trying to do in booking himself to be the fucking winner?
Be the petulant child that he always was. But
he only got his ass and got his ass fired behind it.
He only did that shit to piss off his father, because I think his father did not want to let him leave the company on his own terms once again. So Shane is a master of sabotaging. So he sabotaged himself. His father said, bye. Good. I ain't got to worry about y'all monkey asses no more. Let's go. I was happy without y'all. Got tired of leaping off of damn cages.
Like, that was like, I was like, what the hell is Shane trying to do? And when I heard that story, I'm like, but why? Why would you give him, of all people who have no history in booking anything great, the biggest match, like literally the biggest match in all of WWE? Why would you do that?
I still feel like he did that on purpose just to get everyone pissed off so he could get put out.
I don't understand.
Did a good job, didn't
he? See, it worked.
It worked. Love it when a plan come together.
Right. We also had Tony Khan with the acquisition of Ring of Honor.
Can we talk about that real quick?
Yeah, that turned out to be a pretty mid move, if I may say so. It's been pretty mid. It's been a pretty mid move lately. I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But then they don't have a TV deal. And you've pretty much made Rampage Ring of Honor.
Have they ever had a TV deal, like a big TV deal?
Not
Ring of Honor, no.
Okay, 2. And then also, are their pay-per-views better than most WWE pay-per-views? I'll wait.
Yeah.
Hell, the Briscoes versus the damn FTR was better than any match I've seen on damn WWE all year. Let's go. Talk about it.
I say this because now Ring of Honor is going to be on Honor Club. Dude, how much rest we get a week? Like 10 hours? Roughly about 10, 11 hours of rest. There's no more room for ROH on TV. There's literally no more room for it.
Cody said it. Cody said it. Thank you, sir.
Why you got to spell Con C-O-N though? Like, damn, at least respect the man's name.
You know what?
He's a con artist.
But see, Tony is overwhelmed. While getting Ring of Honor was great, the problem is he's trying to run that and run AEW. He's barely keeping Ring of Honor going on his own terms. Someone else, he needs to give Ring of Honor to somebody else, give them a time block elsewhere, and let it run.
I don't think Ring of Honor needs a TV deal. I think that, hell, it wasn't a garbage before that. At least he's bringing some honor back to Ring of Honor. At least people are talking about it. Or at least they're actually being seen on a national stage, not like before. So, I mean, it has room to grow.
But see, I liked the way Ring of Honor was before because it didn't rely on anything but its performers, and it took care of its performers when you have other companies who weren't WWE.
Yeah.
Ring of Honor was a halfway house for wrestlers in transition.
Oh my
Let's call it what it was. There were some great wrestlers there, and a lot of them got picked to go up to the big league.
Wait a minute.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
First of all,
let's be
you're not
real.
gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
Yeah, I said what I said.
What the hell?
It was a work release. Oh man, my contract's up, and I can't get nobody else. TNA doesn't want me. Impact doesn't want me. Where am I gonna go? There's no ECW. There's no WCW. I'm gonna go to Ring of Honor. I'm gonna shine like a motherfucker, and they're gonna pick me back up. Come on now.
Here we go. Before
Come on now.
Triple H took over, I think I talked to Nix about that. I talked to somebody about it. I said if Triple H would have got his hands on ROH, he could have stuck to Vince McMahon in NXT. Because all them NXT guys would have went over to ROH. And then boom.
Ooh.
Triple H got the money. He can do it.
Damn.
He got the money because he's been a damn lapdog for Vince McMahon for over damn 30 years. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. And I'm still pissed off that some bitch for stealing damn Regal's damn gimmick. Come on, man. Y'all, come on, man. We talk about wrestling.
The Triple H would have got ROH a TV deal. He would have got him something. It wouldn't be no goddamn Honor Club.
Man, I tell you what, he might have got him a TV deal. And guess what he would have done with him? The same thing that happened to it would have been a fucking ROH rainbow belt, and it would be back in the damn trash. Come on, man. We put too much on damn Paul Levesque as a savior of fucking wrestling.
Is he not doing good on with WWE right now? Is Raw? Did we not just say Raw was better?
Is NXT watchable?
He ain't in control of it. Shawn Michaels is. No, Shawn.
That's his fucking partner.
His partner.
Just because it's his partner doesn't mean they have the same creative sense.
Rest in peace of Dusty Rhodes, man. Rest in peace of Dusty Rhodes. Hopefully, Real can go back over there and save that shit.
Do you know why it thrived under
booking?
The reason why it thrived under Dusty because Dusty knew what it meant to travel them roads in them rental cars, going from city to city and wrestling in the armories and in them small arenas and shit. I'm sorry, Shawn knows nothing about that. So there is an ingrained respect for the business that's there, but it's still lacking when you deal with it from the territory days.
Yeah, and the only thing different with NXT is that people forget that NXT was in full set. That's the same crowd damn near every week.
Every week in Orlando. Yes, I agree.
Just like in South Philly with the EC, them the same fans. Mm-hmm. That's why it's hard for people to get over. You got to go from different cities to different cities to get over. Then people wonder, like, wow, this guy was over in NXT, but why is it transition to the same place on the main? Because these people don't know these people because they don't watch NXT. But you got people
shit.
like
I don't know about that one there, June, because I remember Ty Dillinger came into the Royal Rumble as number 10, and people went fucking stupid. Everybody didn't know who Ty Dillinger was.
That's true.
Yeah,
they didn't know who Ty. I mean, he's on in Orlando at Full Sail every week. Ty Dillinger. He wasn't even the biggest name of NXT, but when he came over, the number 10 in the Royal Rumble, everybody went dumb. I'm gonna send it to you.
That was it was a natural build too. It was a natural build.
As a matter of fact, I remember that year. Anybody who was in NXT that came in the Rumble, the crowd fucking popped.
Went dumb.
I know I did.
That's another thing though. That was a different crowd though. Everybody was there. Every NXT fan, that's a different crowd. If you take Ty Dillinger and drop him in the middle of Atlanta, coming out, he ain't gonna get no cheers. Atlanta is the worst wrestling crowd in history of wrestling.
How can you say that? Some of the greatest matches of all time happened in Atlanta.
As a man who lives in Norfolk, VA, I will disagree with that because
oh my gosh,
our crowd is fucking dead.
Norfolk, sorry,
dead.
Nashville, Charlotte, Atlanta, fucking Chicago are huge wrestling. Like I don't know.
I would go so far as say Chicago is the best wrestling crowd ever.
Yeah.
In between Chicago, Brooklyn, and Philadelphia. Them
Philly's a good crowd too.
Philly is ridiculous. Like,
all right.
Oh God.
Big E still ain't back from that broken neck. That shit was hard to watch. But what was even worse, even harder to watch was the DYSG Match of the Year winner, Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. Seth wrestled with a whole bloody titty. Man.
You mean Cody?
Cody.
Yeah,
Cody.
yeah. Cody wrestled with a whole bloody titty.
You know, Seth is a bloody titty, but that's beside the point.
Hey, it might be, but it's Becky's. Okay.
Well, he started out with a pectoral, and then later on at the end of the match, it was a bloody titty. It was no longer a pectoral muscle. It was a bloody titty.
That was one of the hardest things to see because every time he got hit, you cringed too because it's like I
winced. I was like, ooh,
bro,
stop. I'm just glad it was Seth and not Gunther because he had the rest of
I would have said I would have skipped that man. Like, nah.
That dude would have had a maroon torso by the time you got done with Gunther.
Yeah, he would have been. His career would have been over.
You are man. You can take all the pain. I will stab you in your balls, sir.
Man, I don't like that. Damn that Russian Ivan Drago wannabe. I hate Gunther.
If he dies, he dies.
He dies.
How much weight did you lose, Gunther? I mean, Walter. I mean, who the fuck are you?
His name is Gunther Drago.
I know, right?
I must break you with the Intercontinental title.
Yeah.
that was a definitely high moment of the year. Another high moment, probably one of the highest moments of the year, is for those who are, who completely believe in kayfabe. MJF played all y'all motherfuckers because
he not played me.
A microphone.
He played me.
He got on a microphone and cut the promo of the year and quit on live TV after calling his boss a fucking mark.
Oh yeah, so he went and got married, went on a honeymoon.
Yeah, he got married.
Got back,
and it was a work. And I told everybody it was a work, but nobody believes it. Anytime AEW gets some little negative shine, it's the fall of AEW. They'll never wrestle again.
Oh no. This is not when we start touting the fall of AEW. This is way after that.
Dang, he said way after that. That was leagues ahead of that shit.
Well, I remember having conversations. They were saying that MJF leaves is going to be, the people leave behind him. I think he's going to leave for real.
No one believed MJF was going anywhere. Nobody.
I'm not going to say her name.
He's going to WWE don't need MJF because they got the Miz.
That's the truth.
The Miz is mid.
You don't need something you already have. They already have somebody like them. MJF is the Miz.
Yeah.
I can't compare those two.
I mean, you can compare them, and one's definitely better than the other one.
Right.
MJF's nothing better than the Miz, but
MJF is a very charismatic young man. Very, very talented. I will give him that. I honestly, I'm not really interested in him like a lot of people are. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with him, but right now, unfortunately, as a champion, to me, he is underwhelming. Although he just started his reign, it's still a bit underwhelming.
Yeah, he has besides the promos, I need your matches.
Mm-hmm.
That's it
to be memorable, my guy.
Yeah.
But Ricky Stark of all people? Come on, man, that should have been.
First of all, Ricky buried that nigga.
Ricky, it came up. Ricky didn't came up. He came up
from NWA.
Coming back from an injury too. Oh, come on.
When he was in NWA, I first saw him. I said, "Ricky, that dude's gonna do something." When he held that television title,
I just need. Can I give a hand of clap applause real quick for that promo that Ricky cut against MJF because that shit was
man.
That promo was scathing.
That was deep. Okay,
All thing I needed somebody to say was get him. I'm on your ass. That's all I want to hear. Right? I'm on your ass.
He started that boy. He started that shit on him. Maxi Pad. I was like, oh, it's over. It's over. It's fucking over.
You know that's that Creole coming out, boy. That's that that's that Louisiana boy coming out because he let it go.
Shout out to Ricky Starks, man. That promo.
Ricky Starks had to remind him he from the Knife Ward. He don't play that.
he roasted his ass. He roasted his ass.
All he was missing was the hand.
Man, if you don't get your
like K-ass.
Oh boy. We saw the rise of the Revival pretty much claiming every tag team title there fucking was.
First of all, thank you for calling them the Revival. Thank you.
But still
my favorite.
Still not being named the top tag team from Pro Wrestling Illustrated, and that went to the Usos. Thoughts?
That was a power play.
It was.
That was a power play. It was a money play. There's no way possible you could pick the Usos over them. That's just impossible.
Somebody, a buddy of mine had the same conversation once again. Like, yo, the Usos has done more. They've been on TV more with the Bloodline than FTR been on TV. I'm like, but so we giving them that pass because they've been on TV more. Like the Revival, they've been on a tear. They won every tag title that's possibly known to man.
A world tour.
Thank you.
Literally
a literal world tour.
I was going to say that. I do love Jimmy and Jay. I do love what they do. My problem is that they're not traveled yet. They have not ventured outside the borders of WWE.
Yeah.
Whereas these guys, they were doing it before they came to WWE and doing it after they left WWE. So WWE run was not the defining. It was an exposure to who they were. But once they left, they said, "Oh, fuck this. Let's go. Whose title can we take this time? Mexico, Japan."
Man, you know what's so funny about it? That they had like so many different colors of gold. They had the rose gold, they had the yellow gold, they had the 24 karat gold, they had the 14 karat gold. I was like, dang, man.
They had the Wizard of Oz gold.
Yeah, right. That shit was crazy.
The Mexican belts. That's that.
The Usos feel like they've done their due diligence within the WWE because even though they're part of the Bloodline, they had to prove themselves. You know, they'll talk about how they were carrying the Rock's bags and, you know, they had to carry Roman's bags and stuff, even though, you know, they were supposed to be this dynamic tag team. And they feel like, you know, even though their dad, they didn't get the same treatment that Charlotte got because she was wrestling royalty, even though they were wrestling royalty. They put in some diligence for WWE standards. You know, they had to work their way and prove themselves. So no, I mean, I agree they don't have the same accolades, but within their organization, they really started from the bottom.
Kind of. I get that. They did.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, you can't really start from the bottom when Rakisha's your daddy. You know, you already got
a foot in the door already.
Right, you got a foot in the door because you're from that bloodline. You know, just like Solo. I mean, everybody knew he was going to go up to the main roster. So
I like the Solo Umaga thing going on.
Yes,
I love it.
I love it. Yes, it's amazing. I love it. Speaking of the bloodline,
like I tell people, there's only two great tag teams of our generation. There's only two. It's the Good Brothers and the Revival and the Good Brothers. Only two right now. The top two.
What generation? What generation started?
Right now. Right now, there's only two. The Revival and the
Have you not heard of one of the most sensational tag teams of all time?
I'm standing on that. Who else?
Have you seen the Lucha Brothers? Have you seen the Young Bucks?
Young Bucks? Until the Young Bucks go to WWE and win, niggas tear it up there. The Young Bucks in my top five, but like they gotta go to WWE. They're like the Usos. You can't put them in. You can't say great and not winning everywhere.
Nephew, I would have to say, and I'm sorry, I love you. I love you with every fiber of my being.
My statement's exactly. Go ahead.
I will say this: WWE is not the motherfucking standard.
No,
thank you.
They are not.
If you want to, I'm like, didn't Jordan knock out every accolade in the NBA? Did he not knock out everything?
Yeah, so but he didn't go. But you know what? He didn't go to Rutgers. He didn't go to Rutgers.
Who goes to the Rucker?
Shit, hoopers, real life hoopers. That's NBA players. Fucking Steve Francis, Stephon Marbury. Them motherfuckers was hooping. Rayford Austin, Skip to my Lou. Come on now.
Wow. Marbury. Okay.
But they went to hoop though. Hell, KD been there. People go hoop in the rucker. That's like a rite of passage. Come on now. Don't disrespect the minor leagues.
I could not go to the basketball metaphor. I'm sorry. It's just...
Well, he understand what I'm talking about.
I get what y'all saying. The WWE not the bar. I'm like, yo, look what the Revival did. They won it. They knocked it out everywhere. So like LOD, Steiners, Harlem Heat. They did it everywhere.
Steiners did knock it out. The Steiners did fuck everything up. I mean,
I'm just saying.
Lucha Brothers been AAA champions. They've been in Japan. They've been everywhere but WWE. So does that mean you have to go there in order to?
Who? What team you talking about?
Lucha Brothers and the Bucks. They've been all around the world.
I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to say I want it everywhere, I would think you would. All right, cool. That's one time. That's all I'm saying. All right, cool.
I think if anything, if you want to switch the phrase to "there's no other place to go," I think that would probably ring a little more true.
Okay, I'll put it like that then, since you said it like that.
But
I'll agree with that one.
All right, so we'll keep that a buck. That's yeah. I'll say that they do need to do a little bit more, but we can't say it's just them because these other tag teams are fucking incredible, especially.
I'm not saying they're not good.
Lucha Bros are top 5.
My top. Everybody I just named they my top tag team. Don't get it twisted. But just on my list, those are my top 2.
Got you.
All right, okay. All right. We were talking about the Bloodline a few moments ago. Speaking of the Bloodline, their leader, Roman Reigns, not even just for 2022, for the last 3 years, this nigga has been champion. So as far as he goes with WWE, do you guys think that he is their savior or their crutch?
I think you're doing a half.
Honestly,
well, I don't. Go ahead, Don.
I don't think he's their savior. I think what the saving grace was that they were stopped trying to shove him down everybody's throat and just let him naturally get over. Period. Y'all trying to continue to make him a face, and you know what happens with the crowd. The more you force it in their faces, the least they're gonna like it. And I agree with that because I liked him as a performer, but every time you turned around, they kept putting their own rhetoric behind it. So when someone said, "What? Stop." And he started to get over on his own merit, on his own performance. That's why he got to where he is now. Somebody just said, "What the fuck are you doing? Just let him be. Stop trying to. If he's going to be a heel, he's going to be a heel. If he's going to be a performer, he's going to be a performer. But let it be a natural progression where he gets over on his own, just like who's another one that got over and wouldn't even expect? Bobby Lashley. Bobby is getting over on his own merit as a performer, not because he kept getting shoved as the almighty. They're letting him be. They're letting him develop. So now when you see his name now, it's not why do we gotta watch him?
So now that we're no longer getting Roman Reigns proverbially shoved down our throats now, do you think he was deserving of PW Insider's Superstar of the Year?
No.
I do. And I hate to be the one to admit it because y'all know I'm a Roman Reigns hater, but I actually do because I'm be honest. I mean, I'm a heel. I'm a hater, but I'm an honest hater. So like, okay, so I'm an honest hater. So like, I would say they talk about how Undertaker he went 20-0 at WrestleMania, 18-0, and like they talk about his legacy, just winning one match a year, 20 times in a row, which is impressive. But man, Roman Reigns has been pinned in like how many days? Nick's like 1,000. Like
It's been 3 years since he's been pinned.
That's crazy. I mean, that doesn't happen. That's way more impressive than 20. Okay, once a year I just got to show up and win the match. I mean, that's impressive, but shit, Roman Reigns ain't been pinned in 3 years. That shit's crazy.
Yep, the writing is amazing.
Hey, the writing.
If it wasn't Roman, who would have been then, in your opinion? If they didn't give it to Roman, who y'all have gave it to?
If he went out this year, I would have gave it to the GOAT. Dono's favorite.
Who?
Kenny. He went out most of this year.
Kenny Omega.
Or yeah.
I mean, could you get Kenny? He was out for like.
That's what I'm saying. If he wasn't out, I would have given it to
out,
Kenny.
yeah.
If he wasn't out, I'd probably give it to Kenny because he was on a hell of a run, and they probably would have carried over if he didn't get hurt. I don't know. Honestly, I'll probably say Bianca Belair, really, because she's the only exciting person who she performs every pay-per-view. She has a great match every pay-per-view. Like, it's probably like the top 1 or 2 every time they have a pay-per-view. So I'll probably give it to Bianca if it wasn't for Roman.
Cody, I think that once Roman drops those belts, if he drops them both at Mania, Roman's gonna go away for a very, 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 very long time.
Much deserved rest.
To the point
I don't think so.
To the point where I think the crowd is going to be begging him to come back.
I
say 3 months.
He's gonna take the path of his older cousin, and
he's
from Hollywood on us.
I say 90 days. That's all they can take, and the ratings are going to drop. And they're going to say, "Hey, man, we need you back."
If done right, though, if done right, because if he drops one belt, if he just drops one belt to say Seth or Cody at Mania, but then keeps the other one, and then you got to make it believable for him to lose the Universal one, because that's the one he's held the longest. You got to make it believable. If he finally drops both, say that there's dissension within the bloodline because they caused him to lose it, yeah, absolutely. And have him go away for a while and then come back, yeah, that could work.
I see him wrestling. I see him wrestling The Rock, beating The Rock at Mania, and then losing the belts at Backlash to Cody.
Yo, that boy.
Or the idea is to have him wrestle both nights at Mania.
I heard somebody
say. Okay.
What up, Chris?
Chris, what up, bro?
Chris,
what's up, fam?
Warm it up, Chris.
Wow. He is laughing his ass off right now. I know Chris is just giggling his butt off.
Yeah, right Roman now. Gonna put that 2000 what was it 11 John Cena, like Cena did that promo. I'm gonna go home to my wife and have a next day. That nigga came back like surprise. Like, you just said you was taking time off. Like, dude, it's Friday. Nigga, on Monday.
Speaking of surprise, we got the other half of the TCW Tag Team Champions in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, my favorite, is Lou.
Oh my gosh, we have missed you so much. Oh my gosh, your office shenanigans are everything.
Hi guys. Sorry, I'm late.
You had good reason to be late, Mama. You had good reason to be late.
Yeah, it's been a look. We gonna start 2023 fresh.
Yes,
because we have missed you. Oh my gosh, our curly lock cosplayer. We have missed you so much. Oh my gosh.
I have the best cosplay in mind. Just give me a couple weeks. I got this.
Let's go.
All right, well, just let me know where you registered. I got you. All right, whether it be Target or if it's Bed Bath & Beyond, I'm sorry, I ain't got that kind of.
Hey, not in that we all about Walmart and Target. What you mean?
I know that's right.
Dollar store.
Go Five Below. There you go. Just go Five Below and be done with it.
There you go.
But you have perfect timing, Lou, because we're actually getting into year-end wrap up. We talked about a few things already. We're gonna get into one now because you and Katie are the tag team champions this year in May. The women's tag team champions just said, "Fuck y'all, I'm out." Sasha Banks and Naomi just dipped right in the middle of Raw here in North Virginia, and haven't come back yet.
I love every second of it too.
Yeah,
I'm here for it
for good reason.
Because you're not gonna have me go through all of this and win these titles, and then like the next day have me turn on my partner. For what? No, put all this work in. Bringing some dignity back to women's tag teams. Just to have
and pull a Caucasian move. Hey, let's have them turn against each other. Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah, let's have the two best black women on the show turn against each other after they just won some shit together.
Hold on, I love you, Lou, but that's cap.
Oh.
Bianca is the best black women's wrestler in the planet.
Yeah, that's not true.
Accusations. These are not accusations. This is false accusation. And
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
You
But I
mean
mean,
Gaka
to
Sasha
your
Banks,
opinion.
Bacha? Gaka Basha Banks. Y'all mean she's not better than Bianca's not better than her?
That's like saying Jade Cargill is the best female wrestler.
Right. It
No,
really
it's
is.
not.
It's really like saying that.
Oh
It really
man.
is.
Well, speaking of Jade
Settle it.
Cargill, I saw her and Naomi together.
Yeah, they were friends.
That shook the wrestling world.
Yeah, that shut down Twitter for a little while. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it's only like 6 or 7 black women wrestlers, that's like legit right now. So of course they know each other. Like they supposed to hate each other because they black and they women. That's what everybody.
Cause they got to bang on the set. Cause it's WWE but AEW. They banging on the
No,
block.
it ain't.
No, see, that was the issue with Sasha and Naomi because they black women. Look how long Bailey and Bailey and Sasha or Charlotte and whoever, these white, the Riot Squad, all of them, they were able to be a faction or be a tag team for X number of days without going at each other, without turning. And as soon as my girls get to that's that catty black woman stuff, no, they won't have it. And it's little girls looking at them, not feeding into the stereotypes. We done with that. Like we can be black women and we can be athletes and we can be strong and we can be all of that without being catty and ghetto.
I literally feel like when they decided to come with that storyline, someone just got through watching Love and Hip Hop Miscellaneous. And it's
right.
That'd be a great idea. I ain't mentioning city. I'm not a fan of reality TV because there are too many people emulating that shit. They're emulating that shit and they're trying to bring it to a place where drama should not outdo performance. Honestly.
And that's what's getting kind of disappointed about Jade and the baddies because it's starting to look like Real Housewives. Like what was the point of firing my girl on like TV? What was the point?
First of all, I'm glad Kiera Hogan is around because her talent is wasted underneath.
It is. I agree with that, but I hate the way that was done. I'm like, ugh. It made me sick to my stomach. Like the way, and I love Jade. I love Jade. I am a Jade stan, but the way she did that made me. I'm like, okay, I'm done for the night.
So y'all gonna tell me? Y'all gonna sit here with y'all whole chest and tell me that Bianca Belair is the best female wrestler on the planet? I gotta say it. Come on, bro.
If you get the fuck out of here,
95-pound woman.
I was trying to retire this. I was gonna retire it this year. But
I'm sorry. Ain't nobody better. I'm sorry. Hold on, June. You don't even go here. What you say? You don't even go here.
No, what? I got one. Look how Beyonce looking at you.
Look how Beyonce looking at
you. Y'all are crazy, man.
No,
y'all don't watch them horrible WWE pay-per-views.
Look how big the thing looking at you.
Oh.
I hate it here.
That's so dumb. Oh
like,
my God.
Look how Stone Cold looking at you.
Y'all tell me why I'm capping it. Y'all just tell me why I'm wrong at. Just tell me why I'm wrong at.
Oh
I'm open-minded.
Nah, look how Tanjiro looking at you.
That's Tanjiro.
Look at it. Look at his face. Look at it, goddamn it.
Yo, I'm weak. I'm so weak.
Yo, wow.
Look up it. I'll be right back.
Oh, damn.
I am so weak.
Not Tanjiro. Damn, that was wild.
I'm
All right.
not ready.
Okay. Whew.
Okay.
We had a lot of other things that happened in this year, but none bigger and none more WTF worthy than the allegations against Vince McMahon and his departure from WWE. There was no bigger news story than this. Let's revisit that for a second. How did we feel? Did we celebrate? Did we drink? Did we smoke? What did we do?
We did all them things.
I was gonna say,
No, I think Lou did all them things.
I did it for all y'all.
Okay, thank you, boo.
I had
Thank you.
everybody in mind.
I appreciate
made
you.
sure that the amount that I did was, with everybody. Yeah, no,
it was a celebration.
Yeah.
It was a celebration.
It's celebratory.
Because it's a day that we thought we would never see. Like never see. And when it finally happened,
this was me right here. See, this is when I finally saw it. See, this is how it was. See that face right there.
It was crazy. We just never thought we would see it. We always dreamed of it, but to see it finally happen, it's like, oh shit. Maybe we can get some good creative going.
Maybe we can move Mount Rushmore. I don't know.
Maybe the morale in the locker room will get better. But
can I say something real quick? Now, this is just my high brain thinking, overthinking, okay?
Of course.
What if this was all a ploy to get all them people back, for Vince McMahon to come back? Because they family, bruh. You don't turn on the family.
I would literally
watch The Godfather. I would die if they had all these people that they let go come back, and Hunter the whole time was just trying to get them back because he wanted Vince to like have them. But then Vince came back on because the whole thing with him being able to come back, like through what if?
I would put it like this: if that were the case, boycott would be a strong word.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I will erase
But I don't
everything.
think that's not a thing though. Like, because at the end of the day, while Vince McMahon was really cringy and shit, he still made money.
Yeah, that's true.
You feel me?
So it's not like if he was let go for totally different reasons that don't have anything to do with the business itself. You know what I'm saying? So he can still make the money and he still be Vince McMahon.
But it's right now it's about image, because even though what
they
happened
changed SD cards.
What happened had nothing to do with the business, it's still perception, because a lot of people now are looking at, okay, you finally got rid of someone that we have continued to see and hear has made performers cringe, has changed stuff on the last second during a performance, anything like that. So now you have a level of comfort and joy to come to work, but then you bring back the perpetrator that caused that type of morale in the first place. You're gonna have yourself one hell of an exodus, because I've heard wrestlers literally say, if he were to ever come back, I'm gone. I'll break contract. I don't care how long. I'm out, because he's the reason why I couldn't thrive. And y'all just gave in to this bullshit Godfather mentality.
I told somebody a while ago, I said, bro, if I'm anybody that left WWE, I would give it at least a year or so before I come back, just to make sure Vince is not coming back.
I said the same thing. I was like, it's too soon. It's too soon for them to start talking about this shit again. Like y'all gotta wait at least a year. I need to see him gone for at least a year. But I need to see some actual changes.
I don't know if y'all heard, like, all them investors said, like, yo, soon they heard him coming back. They said, yo, if he comes back, we did.
We out.
We out. If you let him back, we are gone.
Just the rumor of him coming back made the stock dip down to $3.
Right.
The fucking rumor of him coming back made the stock dip.
I think anybody.
Don't die, Lou. Don't lie. Don't die. Please don't die.
We love
Lord,
you.
please don't do that, girl.
Please.
The drama was so overwhelming that she almost died in the car. Please don't. I don't want to be a witness. I love you.
Everybody a witness. Y'all all witnesses.
Oh hell no! I will look at you.
We're gonna bury her. We're gonna bury her in her new apartment.
The whole best for business thing is not dead. As long as there is a McMahon running things,
the
McMahon is behind it. And I say that as a daddy's girl. It ain't no way I could be involved and my daddy would still hear anything and I won't keep in his advisement.
Hold on. Wait, time out.
I'm telling you, Stephanie still listen to her daddy.
Look here, the same daddy that wanted her to do an incest storyline.
But she did it.
No,
Come on now, Stephanie. At the end of the day,
she did it. She did it.
At the end of the day, Stephanie can talk all that she want to, but her daddy's name was on them checks.
Yeah,
and she did what daddy said. And no, she's not gonna do everything because her husband is doing a bang up job, and I really feel bad for Stephanie because I'm sure stuck between her dad and her husband.
Mm-hmm.
But Vince is not going. As long as Stephanie is there, Vince is there. As long as Stephanie is there, Vince is there.
Stephanie, that's what I was trying to get at. Like, that's the family. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit. That's their legacy. That's their money. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna go away just because he's not. Like, he's always gonna be there. Always.
Right. So and right now, Stephanie's stuck between her daddy and her daddy.
Right.
Exactly.
And it's still storylines, you know, that it's got Vince's
no,
name
I was gonna
on
say a joke like that, but I said, I'm gonna be whole,some But this
hell no, I'm over 50. Fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose.
Do
Okay?
you know what podcast you on right now?
I know our show is fucked up.
Ain't nobody in here wholesome.
You know what podcast we on right now? Come on,
man. I'm about 16 years from Social Security. Kiss my ass. Let's go.
The Color Commentary Podcast is the Wu-Tanger podcast. Oh, come and shimmy. Look like fuck that. Look at all these crab niggas like that.
This attitude era over here, nigga.
So what side are you from? Ringside?
The apron, hardest part of the ring over here, nigga. Apron side.
Well, when you from gorilla position? Yeah, nigga, I was. I'm gorilla position. What
gorilla.
I'm a part unknown, son.
Parts unknown. Oh man. Now after the Vince shit, the second craziest shit of all had to have been the AEW All Out Media Scrum.
Yeah, I knew that was what it was gonna be.
That shit. What the actual? Did he have a hemorrhoid that day?
Gosh damn.
Was this asshole surrounded by hemorrhoids? Is it suppositories not work anymore?
The event should have been. It should have been about the return of Kenny and the trios titles and MJF coming back and CM Punk winning the title. That's what the night just should have been about. But all of that shit was negated within 1 hour of his bloody, sweaty, probably stinking ass sitting next to Tony Khan in that media scrum, and Tony Khan sitting there looking like a coked up.
I was gonna say the same thing. He looked like that school kid afraid to talk, but he was gonna smile to show he was there, just
looking coked the fuck up, just letting this man say whatever the fuck he want about not only him, his company, his EVPs, his talent. Like, who sits there and lets this man do that?
Don't die, Lou. I done told you that.
I'm not gonna die. These are after coughs, like after quake. Like,
well, don't after die.
After coughs.
Okay?
After die.
Don't after die. Okay, just like that.
Yo, the CM Punk shit, the Elite getting suspended. Y'all talk about it.
I think it was a bunch of bullshit, man.
Thank you. I couldn't have put it better myself.
I'm like, I don't know what went down. I don't know how. I don't get it. Like, bro, like CM Punk started all this shit. Cause CM Punk, that dude, he just gotta say shit. Like, bro, shut the hell up.
Yeah,
like, bro, all this could have been avoided. Like, bro, you've been gone for how many years? 11, 12 years. Finally come back. Everybody love you, but oh no, Kenny in the books. I don't like these. You knew who they was when you got here.
Yeah,
before you got here.
Mm-hmm.
You had to get through them to get here.
Nah, Tony definitely marked out.
Yeah.
And you know, when he walked out of that scrum, I you know his brain was like, how the hell am I going to address this? How am I going to address this? Dude.
You just imagine them crazy eyes after that shit. Lord Jesus, them crazy eyes just on a regular day is crazy. But Lord, after all that shit happened, woo.
That'd be kind of fucked up. They went after the hallway. After it was done, they went to the hallway, and CM Punk just said, "So how'd I do, boss? Did I do good? Yeah, you did good. You made me look like an idiot. Good. Okay, I'm gonna leave now. Okay, you want anything? Nah, I'm good. Go ahead and go to the bodega. All right, cool. All right, I'll holler at you
You want
later.
some Squishers? Want some Phillies? What you want? Want some Doritos?
You want something from the corner? You want some?
Cold 45?
He did the craziest line after that shit, cause
wait, what did you just say?
You heard me. You know Tony be on that shit.
You
Don't
know
fucking
he did.
play.
He did one before.
You
could tell.
Look, this me here. Did you just say what I think you just said?
Yup.
Exactly what you thought I said.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
And I dropped water on myself. That's okay. No, like look at him. Look how crazy he be looking mad. He don't look high. That's not the look of a weed high on his face all the time. That ain't a weed high. That's what this will look like. I'm chilling. Tony don't be chilling. He be like, let's go. What's happening now? What's happening now? What we got to do? See you, Punk. Like that's how he be.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, like, yo, Tony, there's something on your nose. Oh, my bad.
That ain't a weed high. Like we be chilling. Don't put us in that category. We ain't do shit.
Yeah,
y'all stay away from us.
Yeah, that's white in color and a lot of volume. Yeah. A lot. I'm Tony Khan. I run the get away from me, dude.
He probably like, damn, I'm trying to work for them.
No,
that part. Heck.
You know what?
Look at Tony Khan looking at you.
I told you. You know what? I looked at Nick and I said, he's trying to find the damn image. And sure enough.
Look at Tony Khan looking at y'all. I can't believe you guys would talk about me like this way. I can't believe it.
But you have the craziest eyes. Like if you just Google Tony crazy eyes, I bet you it'll all be him.
Oh gosh,
I wouldn't doubt it, but gee whiz, dude.
Tony looking at y'all.
Wow.
Oh goodness.
Tony's my guy, but yeah, he definitely be on that Olympic downhill.
He was on there when we went to AEW. When he came out and talked to us, he had clearly just done a ball.
Like Tony had definitely just snorted a cartoonish amount of coke.
He kept saying to the roster boys, he kept saying, "It's so stacked, guys. We have a stacked roster."
Like, yeah, you said that, Tony. You already said that.
Guys, you guys are so high. Tonight is stacked.
My question is, did he end it with a woo?
Yeah.
Somewhere in the back is Russell Simmons saying, "Say thank you for coming. God bless and good night." Say it.
He said it like 16 times in a minute. We have a stacked roster tonight. You guys are going to be so excited. It's so stacked tonight.
I'm glad you guys are stacked because we are stacked tonight. Are you ready to do some stacking? Okay, we're stacked over here. Let's stack over there while we're stacking. Okay, we are so stacked.
Everybody was like, I wonder if the roster's stacked.
Right? Bad boy, baby. Take that. Bad boy, baby. Bad boy, baby. Hey, did you just say bad? But this is 96.
Real quick to touch on real quick, we did have a little bit of a sad news this year. We definitely lost a few superstars here and there, a few wrestlers here and there, but none more sad than the out of nowhere loss of Scott Hall.
Yeah.
Good guys last, but bad guys do. The whole speech he gave at his Hall of Fame induction was incredible. Scott Hall was definitely one of the GOATs in this game. He never got the big title, but he was definitely an incredible Intercontinental champion. I mean, the nigga went to the 305 with his title in chains and his fucking Versace shirt and no fucking body touched him. That nigga was a G.
And he had the hardest theme song. Ready? Yeah. The Fugees?
Yeah, he came in the Fugees. And the ladder match with him and Shawn was incredible. At WrestleMania, I think it was 5 or 6. Incredible ladder match. So rest in peace, Scott Hall. You definitely want to be missed. Bad guy for life, always. a lot of other things peppered here and there between the year in wrestling. We had a lot of people jump ship over from WWE to AEW, namely Keith Lee, Swerve Strickland. We had Paige, aka Saraya, show up. But we also had some people come back to WWE. We had Bailey, we had Dakota Kai, Io Shirai, now Io Sky. We had let's see.
Athena made her appearance this year in AEW.
Yeah, Athena came to AEW. We also
I
had
geeked the fuck out. Oh my gosh.
We had Karrion Kross come back to WWE. Johnny Gargano come back to WWE. Bray Wyatt come back to WWE.
How you gonna skip over Scarlett the way and talk about Karrion?
Oh, sorry, Scarlett came back to WWE.
Wow, it's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I just because Scarlett still has her OnlyFans, but yeah, she's still employed. Yeah.
Damn, I ain't
all I'm gonna say is I'm sorry. As long as you're a woman of color, I will choose you over a white woman any day. Sorry.
But out of all those superstars who are seasoned and some who are even veterans in this game, there was a lot of rookies this year as well too. I wanted Hook to have a bigger year than he did because Hook really came out strong. Everyone with the whole and Hook chants and the t-shirts, and I really wanted Hook to have a bigger year than he did.
I think he's gonna have a huge year next year.
Yeah,
this matchup that they got going right now.
Yeah, Hook's gonna do some major things this year, but nobody is even close to being Rookie of the Year like Logan Paul. The man only had 3 matches. He's only had 2 really this year, and they have all been considered 5-star classics. The WrestleMania match he had with Miz, and then here lately the match he had with Roman Reigns at Crown Jewel. I don't think anyone's gonna question the fact that Logan Paul was definitely Rookie of the Year this year with just 2 matches.
Nobody's gonna question it, but nobody agrees either. That's kind of how it is with Logan.
Oh yeah, I can feel the nose in the room, but I'm still talking my shit.
You need a cricket sounder because that's what that's what it was.
After what that man did to Pokemon, I have no love for him.
Yeah, crickets, because 3 matches does not let you make.
Because of him.
I'm not saying he's a legend, but he's definitely Rookie of the Year.
They were
in 2022, he's the best rookie this year.
They were entertaining.
Okay.
They weren't bad matches though.
They weren't bad matches. But he know what his niche is, and he does that very well. He is,
I mean, he's got the talent.
He's got the talent, but he's like, what's his face? He comes out for certain things, and then
Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny would out wrestle him. I'm sorry. I am a Bad Bunny fan now after his little appearance.
Lord, here we go. See,
I put Bad Bunny versus anybody.
I'm speaking objectively, and she just comes out.
I'm a stan of the Bunny.
Oh my God, here we go.
I'm a Bunny stan.
Okay, here we go.
Bad Bunny, those are pleasant surprise. But I like he popped up and then he went back to making music. I wish Logan Paul would do that. Like, go back to YouTube.
Already ruined Pokemon for the rest of us geeks and nerds.
Yeah, that was
the way with the Charles out on the chain. Like, nigga, that's just
they might end up getting canceled in that time, doing the shit they be doing. So maybe they shouldn't go back and do what they doing.
Because nobody, like when his brother showed up, I was like, hide your underage children.
Ooh.
Wait. Ooh. I said what I said.
Ooh.
Is that a fair team take?
Ladies and gentlemen, the bite of the year.
Are you serious? I thought I said I said shit. I've been quiet, y'all.
Luke decided to pop up out of nowhere now. He disappeared.
Oh, I'm here. I'm listening. I'm doing a photo shoot and listening to Luke. She needs some mic time. Luke has a lot to say. Better get her some mic time. She came in late. Lashes.
All right. To wrap up the news, wrap up. The last thing we're gonna talk about is, of course, where is Sasha Banks gonna wind up? Of course, we all know that she definitely finished up with WWE.
She's gonna be at home.
I don't think she's gonna be at WWE. She definitely getting that Disney money. I'm on the Mandalorian.
She is already Mandalorian. Go home.
But is she gonna be strictly New Japan Pro bound, or do we possibly see her showing up at the top of the year in AEW?
She's gonna be a journeyman. She now is in a point in her life where she's done what she can do in WWE. Now she is going to refine what she has already learned. And the best way to apply that craft is to go to different companies and test your mettle against other performers and to be in other environments, because a lot of the great wrestlers, male and female, have been proven by traveling and going to different areas, down to Mexico, Puerto Rico, Japan, the European Union, Canada. The list goes on. So
I'm so excited to watch her do this. Oh my God. Can you imagine? She's already badass.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine her with some Joshi training under her? With some of that like going down to Mexico, getting that. Oh, she's gonna be so good. And then when she finally does do something back in the States, like she's gonna be so good. Oh, I'm so excited to watch it.
I would love to see her train under Okada, and then just be insane with it.
What are you trying to build, man?
I know, right?
Have her train under Okada and just be insane.
Some shit is just OP. That's OP.
Her finishing move be called "Make It Rain," and what it is just straight up. It's just a straight up
Make It Rain. Wow.
Wow. That's OP as fuck.
I say what I said. You know.
That's OP as hell. Put her.
I'm here all week.
Yeah, I think Sasha is going to do what she wants because she has proven that she can. That whole thing during Fashion Week where they just kept popping up everywhere and she's seen here and seen there. And she's on. I think she is doing what she wants to do now because she is in high demand and she realizes that she doesn't have to stay in one place and just do one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. I want to see her do everything. Like, no, you saw her on the red carpet. Then she was on, just popping up these different places and everything she does. She's boss. So
literally that bitch. Like she's like what Jay be saying she is, but she actually is.
She's actually out there proving it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh, I love every minute of this. I love this for her. I love this for her. This is exciting.
Oh, I got a question real quick before I forget.
I think you're gonna ask what I'm gonna ask, but go ahead.
This is a side thing to Sasha Banks. But do y'all think this whole Japan thing? Do you think Carl Anderson should come out with the never openweight title on Raw Monday?
If he did, holy shit!
You talking about the interwebs blowing the fuck up? That forbidden door would turn into a damn tunnel opening.
It's gonna be blown off the hinge. Especially after him beating Tama Tonga.
No, he got Tama Tonga coming up. He fights Tonga coming up next.
Yeah.
But who did he fight to keep it though? Whoever, I don't remember the match, but yeah. Nigga, let him come out on Raw with that bitch. Talking about internet wrestling communities going like
shit.
Ape shit.
See, right now.
Is he gonna drop that?
He's probably gonna drop it to Tonga and Wrestle Kingdom. He probably is.
But what if he don't though? What if he doesn't?
If he doesn't, then
WrestleMania, he come
out. He has to come out with it on then.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Not to mention that would pique a lot of curiosity with the really big wrestling fans in WWE, and how much of a breakthrough would it be to do something in WWE that they said they would never do, and that's create and maintain a forbidden door.
Now Jones ain't gonna like this, but if Carl Anderson was allowed to come out on WWE television with that IWGP title, Triple H is forever that nigga for letting that happen.
Mufasa, let's go.
He is forever that nigga.
Oh, I got one.
I don't think they should do that because that don't mean that he ever got to do anything with it. That's just a nod to say, I know you there. You know what I'm saying? And he don't ever got to do anything with it, ever. You don't never have to mention it. He can have the title.
He can just come out there.
That's what I'm saying. You don't have to say nothing.
Don't say a word.
Nothing about it. And that's just appreciation for your competitors. But like I dig that shit. That'd be great.
Absolutely.
Now going back to the whole Sasha thing that we're all very, very happy about Sasha. What about Naomi? Where do we think she's gonna end up? Because she's got to go somewhere.
Naomi should come back.
Come back, or stay home.
Yeah, exactly. Either come back or stay home. If she was smart, if Triple H was smart, let her come in and dominate the women as that part of the bloodline, because she married into it. So, I mean, if they can let in freaking Sami Zayn, who ain't got nothing to do with them, they can let in old boy's wife.
You think it's time? But do you think it's time for Roman to drop? Like, should Roman drop next year? It ain't gonna be this year. Should Roman drop next year sometime? Like, or do you think he keeps it again? Because like, if you're gonna bring Naomi in and you're gonna do that, you can't have her come in when Roman drops it.
Right. He got to at least keep one of them.
That's what I'm saying. They have to keep it. Yo,
Static Jones, baby.
What's up, y'all?
What up, kid?
We got the whole crew in here tonight.
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
I gotta do your static. Yo. Me and you Wrestle King for this. ECW title versus Israel. Me and you, bro. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
Now you gotta do a promo now. You gotta cut a promo against
Oh my gosh, here we go.
So Junie, because you're champion, Junie, because you're champion, you gotta cut the heel promo.
I'm gonna cut the promo. I got you. I'm dropping on IG Live. I got y'all.
And I will be watching and judging, so don't you come through no weak promo.
Because you're challenging, you got to face promo.
Oh Lord. Now there's one bit of news going around that I don't think anyone's thought about or has probably been talked about. Kyrie just won. She is the inaugural IWGP Women's Heavyweight Champion.
Yes.
She's rumored to come out at the Royal Rumble. If she came out to the Rumble wearing that belt, what if the whole complexity of the women's division would change? Because you now would be able to say, all right, we're going to cross-platform all of these amazing wrestlers in Japan over here to the WWE stage. Yo, that shit would be fire. It would set a light up under the women's division because you now have more experience, traveled.
It would work, but the only way you're gonna do that, if you're Mickey James, is the only way you're gonna let them do that.
I don't care about Mickey James.
I thought they were gonna do it when Mickey came in, and because she came in wearing her title, right?
Oh, look, let's be real. Let's keep it 1,000.
The women's rumble, yeah, but she's the only one that's done that so far.
If it's 1,000, we're gonna keep it 100 because we broke.
This IWGP we talking about. I'd rather see that than a damn Impact title on the line.
I mean,
he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
Come on, all right, quick. What time does Impact come on right now? Off top. Quick. Don't go ahead.
I watch it. I'm only watching on Impact Plus. I don't watch it.
Don't say nothing. Let me have come on. Don't look up. What channel?
Oh no.
Okay, there you go. All right.
You got a point.
This moment's been brought to you by Pringles.
Let me say this. If Kenny Omega couldn't get views to Impact, I don't know what will.
Right?
Right.
Damn.
Kenny Omega was the champion for like a good minute in that promotion, and they still didn't get no views.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Yo, June, that's definitely getting repurposed. That's gonna be a real next week. I promise.
And it's sad though, because Moose had a pretty good run with the title. Like his I've been paying attention to Moose's run with the title. He was really entertaining, but nobody cares.
Exactly.
Oh man.
And I got Billy Ray back up in there now. So yay.
Stack, I'm glad you're here, bro. I'm glad you're here. So we go. Say what? Yeah, nobody's checking for Impact. Nobody.
Oh, Bully Ray's challenging for the title. I forgot about that.
Yeah, him and Josh Alexander.
Just forget it again. Just forget it again because nobody cares.
And in this last promo that they did,
I
him
would
and
say
Tommy
this Bully
Dreamer.
Ray looks great, man. He's like in shape now.
Yeah.
Is he still with Velvet Sky?
I think so.
If he's smart.
There's a motivator right there. it always has to be Velvet time, baby.
if he's smart, he is. All right, y'all. 2023 coming up, y'all. What prediction or what would you love to see happen in wrestling in 2023? No matter how wild or crazy it may be, what would you love to see happen in 2023? We'll go around. Stack, I'll let you go first, my guy. What would you love to see in 2023 in professional wrestling?
I know for a fact it probably won't happen, but this is a dream match of mine. So you got Roman. He's just been dominating WWE for quite a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So why not face somebody outside the promotion that's also been dominating for quite a while? The Rainmaker.
Oh, that shit ain't gonna happen.
I was just thinking that.
Okada versus Roman. That would be an amazing match.
That's a dream match.
Roman would get the crap beat out of him. That's all I got.
That shit ain't gonna happen. Damn, that question so bad. Slim had to leave. Damn.
He pulled a Russell Simmons. Thank you for coming. God bless and good night. Out.
Right.
But if not that, it'll probably my other dream match would be Kenny versus Roman.
You really, y'all want Roman to get snapped up, huh? I really want Roman to get his ass whooped.
No, I think Roman could actually hold his own against Kenny. Like Okada would be the challenge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okada would beat the shit out of Roman. But yeah.
It'll be one of them ass whooping like you hit the Usos. Get off of him! Stop it! Get off of him! Roman, fight back!
It'd be like that. It'd be like that scene from The Simpsons. Stop! He's already dead.
Oh, so Cody said this in the chat. One of his things would say Sasha Banks in the Bullet Club.
Ooh.
Shit.
Ain't no representation in the Bullet Club.
Let's put that on this thing I didn't know I needed.
I know, right?
Things I didn't know I needed. Sasha Banks in the Bullet Club. 2023, man. What would you love to see in professional wrestling happen next year?
I'd like to see a continued push for wrestlers of color, where they're not relegated to being the squash match opponent or the secondary storyline. We have a lot of robust and talented Black wrestlers, Hispanic wrestlers, Asian wrestlers out here ready to do the damn thing and have shown to do the damn thing. I want to see more of it. I want to see titles on people with skin just like ours. I want to see it. I want to see more of the Bojacks. You know, I want to see more of the New Days. I want to see more of that. You know, that's just me. I'm looking forward to a fantastic year, but when I see people with titles around their waist that could potentially tell a story and that are of color, that are Black, I'm here for it. So that's what I want. Next.
All right. Junie, what would you love to see next year happen, bro?
Shoot.
Everything.
Just about everything. But I want to see Jacob Fatu put up on Roman.
Oh, shit. Yo. The one family member, the prodigal son, the outcast coming out of nowhere. Oh, bitch. Okay. I'm with you, nephew. Okay.
I mean, that'll be fired because Jacob is I heard Jacob Fatu speak for the first time and I'm like, yo, this dude is like, I did not expect him to sound like that. Like straight, he sound like Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah. But see, if you ain't seen him in MLW, that boy, when he go, he go.
Yeah, I'm like, this dude does not sound like I thought he would sound like. I'm like, okay, this dude had a fifth of Hennessy sitting next to him. Like,
now we have another member in the chat, Daryl Peak, saying he would love to see this next year. And I don't think that shit's gonna happen. And honestly, no offense, bro, but why?
Jade could learn from Bianca.
Jade from Bianca. Oh no.
Like,
Jade could learn from Bianca.
Me personally, like I would say, why? Why would we need to see that? Like, why?
I can't find a reason for it.
I don't know.
Like outside the obvious, yeah, they're both athletic black females and they look good. Like other than that, why?
You want somebody to get injured?
Somebody in the crowd.
Because let's be real, Jade is not that technical in the ring. She is not that great. Do you want somebody to get hurt?
Someone said it besides me. Someone said it besides me.
I can already hear one of the fans going, blasphemy.
Right.
No, she went for a boot one time. She didn't even connect.
Yeah.
If it's me thinking about next year, I definitely want to see.
And it's kind of sad that the most people talked about Jade this year is when she got into it with that podcaster.
Jade got to it with a podcaster?
You mean Shad Moss?
Jaden from NY. She got into it in the Twitter beef.
See, I don't pay attention to Twitter like that. It's just kind of like a relevant point in my life.
And she's in the beef with Shad Moss. Little Bow Wow. You just don't know.
I hate that.
Shad Moss.
With a passion.
Let me hold you down. That guy. Bounce with me.
I was going to say the same thing. You beat me to it.
I want to see the House of Black become the trios champions.
Yes.
I want to see more homegrown AEW talent get pushed.
Thank you.
Because we finally have got that now with MJF becoming champion. He's the first homegrown AEW talent that's getting some push. So I definitely want to see more homegrown AEW talent become champions. As far as WWE, I'm definitely ready for Cody to come back. I need Ricochet to get the push he deserves because it's long overdue.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind the Hurt Business getting back together again.
Yes.
I want Ciampa and Gargano to give me a 5-star classic on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
And
we get Amos to leave and go elsewhere.
I definitely want to see Bianca Belair continue to shine and thrive in that division.
Sorry.
But yeah, those are the few things that I want to see.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, baby. I didn't ask you what you want to see next year of 2023. Besides,
I was going to say the same thing with the Hurt Business. I would love to see that or something very similar to that come back because that was Black excellence.
Yeah, it's better than having shown job to Dominique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was pissed when I saw that match, man.
Yeah. I definitely want to see that return. Cody's return. I want to see Raw do. Right now I feel like Raw's women's division could trickle and disappear and nobody would kind of care. You know, down to with it being down to just between 7 and 10 female wrestlers on their roster. After they play out the storylines that they've got, it could disappear completely, and we wouldn't really notice because everybody's kind of tired of seeing that. So I would like for WWE and as always AEW to do something with their women. AEW has got to find an answer for Jade. They've got to. They've got to do something in this new year because she's not a Roman. She can't hold the title for as long as she did, and people will continue to, you know, they'll grow and be behind her. As much as I love Jade, they gotta find something else for her that's not the baddies and definitely not Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. What if
Shad Moss?
What if
Here's at least they gave Athena something to do. Like they gave Athena the ROH women's title.
Yeah.
What if
let her?
But only time will tell.
Ring of honor.
What if it is Naomi though?
What if it's Naomi? What?
That Shad Moss is bringing in to wrestle Jade. What if it is Naomi?
I would love that.
Again,
oh shit!
But they still ain't going. They brought in freaking Athena. Who else on earth was better? Like really? Who besides Bianca? Who else on earth was better to transition into AEW and knock Jay down? Besides,
Athena's her work ethic is very similar to Mick Foley. She always want to put other people over so they can be on the level that she is. So
you can't do that when the women's roster is what it is at AEW. She could maybe do that at NXT, but she can't do that at AEW. You put everybody over, and everybody's over her. Everybody. They even pushing Willow more than they push her.
And what you do, like I said, what you do is you build on your name, you build on your strength as a character, and then use that to get over. But you got to get up there first. True. You got to get up there first.
So I hope if they bring in, I would love that. I would love it, but I don't want to see them do with Naomi what they did to Athena. She came in, she got a big pop, and
now she's on dark.
Yep. Just where's Sunny? Where is everybody else besides DMD? Where's everybody else?
Well, a lot of them are shut up.
I love Britt, but I want her to shut up in 2023. I want Britt to shut up for a few months.
Yes.
Please go back and practice dentistry. Give us a break. God, I'm sick of seeing her face. I am. And I love her. And I'm sick of it.
Well, keep that same injury and go to GalsCon, okay?
I got a picture with her last year, so I'm going to go to somebody else this year. I'm getting to somebody else line this year.
All right, Lou, what you got? 2023, what you looking forward to?
I want more blood.
Of course.
Wait, what?
More blood.
I thought she said a Colombian.
No, she said blood.
No, she wants Colombian blood. That's what she said.
I thought you said I want a Colombian.
I can use that too. Yes, all of that.
She wants the blood of a Colombian.
I also want more women's. Basically everything that Katie said. I want a highlight on the women. I need them to do something. Like I said, I'm so excited to see Sasha. I'm so excited to watch her, or Mercedes. I'm excited to see her do whatever it is she's gonna do, because I know she's gonna do so well at it. And I'm just excited to see like people progress. Like you said, Hook he's gonna have a great year next year.
See, Hook is what Dominic should have been.
Right. Exactly.
I've said that before. That is exactly.
That's a hell of a take. I like that.
It is. But like for real, like you're a Mysterio.
Dominic, no one is behind him. When we saw, like every time he stepped in the ring, everybody booed. Like I thought the ref was booing at one point. Like he just stepped in, everybody's like, boo! Like aggressively. Like no matter what he did some dynamic stuff. Wow.
Really,
bro, you went from being a Mysterio to basically Rhea sub.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Dom is now sub.
I'm here for it from Rhea, but as far as Dom goes, I don't know.
Yes, DDLG where
Rhea's the daddy. It's not in my blood to be a sub for no one.
Rhea's the daddy and Dom is the little girl.
Me.
So.
Bro, when he got misted, when he said mommy it burns, I flatlined. I'm like, yeah, mommy it burns. Like, bro, you are a man.
And the add insult to injury, she replicated Eddie Guerrero's shirt. I'm your mommy.
Wow.
When Vicky Guerrero came out with that joint on, that was fire. Like, yo,
MDLB. There we go.
Wow. Oh man. So y'all, 2023. What are we gonna do in 2023 at CCW
Try not
Pod?
to get canceled.
We're gonna actually have like our series go like weekly or however.
But y'all need to do this. Get your own title. Get your own title. Like everybody get custom belts.
We do need or a ring.
I got construction paper and cloth. I'll make something. I got
So we all just gonna be like MJF.
Yep, had a pinky ring on, kiss the ring.
Okay. Maybe we can
you
start
got
with,
that Black Panther money. You know you can buy a belt. Come on, man.
maybe we can start with t-shirts. Can we start with t-shirts?
Yeah, we can do that.
Take the diamond rings.
I'm down with
We
that.
might could do t-shirts.
I'll be the goggles heavyweight champion. Let's go.
Goggles heavyweight.
There we go.
You can start with t-shirts. Oh man. So for those of y'all who joined the live, thank you for pulling up. Please be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to Twitch, and follow us on Facebook. Individual channels. Navy Montel, where can they find you, my guy?
Oh man, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter under Navy Montel. I am going to be pulling up with a lot more lives now that we can do our stuff through streaming software. So my lives are going to be a little bit more professional. You can actually hear them. I'm working on some things for the YouTube channel, Road Catnip, as well as being on Twitch. And
good stuff.
Definitely be one half of the Blerdspot Speaks podcast, along with this illustrious group of people here on the Color Commentary Wrestling Podcast when we ever get together. We are going to go strong. 2023, there's some things happening for us, y'all, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
All right, Junie, where can we find you, my guy?
Sure. Blerdspot Podcast on YouTube, John Street TV on YouTube, new music coming.
Yup.
Some ears have already heard it, so I'm waiting for their reviews. Yeah, man, like, just making big moves, More shows coming up. So I got to have y'all come out to some shows in Dallas, man. We got some shit jumping off.
I just got to get there first. You still owe me Fago.
Yeah.
I know. I got a 12-pack for you, man. I got a 12-pack.
Is anybody going to DreamCon?
No.
I'm going to try.
I'm going to let y'all have that.
If some of us would just show up at DreamCon, just meet up and just film some stuff together, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
Because Blurred Over, we're supposed to be there. It's not set.
We're trying to be there.
That's what be at BlurCon too. Don't get it twisted now.
Yeah, we try to figure out how we're gonna do this. Like we're gonna send in one group to the DreamCon, then the other group goes to Blurred.
I'm going to BlurCon too.
Yep,
we'll definitely be at Blurred.
I think we kind of have to go to BlurCon because we have they have requested us to bring a part 2 to the
that panel was on fire, man.
Yo, speaking of Blurred,
yes,
Blurred though.
Yes,
that's on Blurred. Been getting crazy love
for next year. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't tell y'all that shit. I'm so sorry.
No, I didn't know. That's amazing.
Yeah, like the fans who were in attendance and Hilton told us to come back.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool. Wait,
that's awesome.
So what you're saying is I don't have to pay for a ticket because we'll be a guest.
You will be a panelist.
You'll be a panelist, not a guest.
I'm gonna be a guest.
Working on it.
Watch me work. Watch me work this.
Speaking of watch you work,
2023.
Where can we find you?
Oh, hi, it's me. I'm Lucia. You can find me at Lucia_does. I'm gonna be back on Twitch as soon as I move. Probably moving next week. I did that. So
congratulations.
Thank you. So yeah, I'll be back on everything: Twitch, Instagram. I guess I'll go back on TikTok or whatever. But wherever else that we do things, you'll probably find me there too. And I think I'm gonna start a YouTube channel.
Hey.
Okay, let's go. All right.
We can get some tutorials.
Tutorials and just the shit I do. Cause like people I guess people really fuck with what I be doing. Like I actually go to wrestling shows and I go to the mall too. So I guess people will be liking that shit. So I'm gonna start putting it on YouTube, I guess.
Duh.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. All right, I gotta put a little pressure on her. Where can we find you, Miss KD?
Me?
Oh my god.
Wherever my husband allows me to be. No, I'm just kidding.
That's right.
It's been said, ladies and gentlemen. It's been said.
On Instagram, KD_cosplay. DYSG anywhere. You can find DYSG on all platforms. Of course, the Color Commentary Podcast. Our own podcast, the How Bad Do You Want It podcast. We will definitely pick up next year and actually make it a thing.
We sorry.
Also, just being the background and the idea for the Daddy Dono show, and I want y'all to be on the lookout in 2023. We're in the talks. Donovan and Violet Verse.
Ooh, let's go.
Are gonna do a lot of collaborations. They've even started forming their own YouTube channel. Violet did the logo. Y'all, it's adorable.
I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Yeah, I'm here for it.
We have some footage from one of the cons, Galaxy Con. We gave them the mic and just followed them around.
Adorable.
It's adorable.
Hilarious.
So I cannot wait for y'all to see their stuff. So
hilarious.
I love it.
I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Static Jones, baby, what you got going on?
I'm doing a few more cosplays. I'm gonna try.
Follow me on Instagram, static_Jones. The same thing applies to TikTok, where I have a video that actually just went viral.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, you know what's fucked up? What's crazy? A friend of mine sent me your video. I'm like, oh, that's my dude, Static. I know him. He's like, oh, word, that's your guy. I'm following him. I'm like, yeah, that's my guy. But
I still can't believe how that kid blew up.
Yeah, the Triple H one. That was a good one, man.
Yeah.
I still can't believe how that one blew up.
Download it.
But I also have a Twitter because most of the people who like my cosplays, they follow me on Twitter now. But I don't be beyond it that much because of who's in charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That part. Well, as far as me, I'm gonna keep on podding, keep on content creating. 2023, the world has put a little pressure on the boys, so I'm gonna do all I can to make the DYSG Awards an in-person event. I can't promise it's gonna be this year.
Goddamn time.
I'm gonna push it till I can. We definitely gonna make sure it's a live event and keep bringing y'all more content. We slacked off on the YouTube, but we're gonna definitely bring y'all more of that this year. Me and Dono give y'all more. Hopefully Dono's up to giving y'all another 28 days of black cosplay in about a month or so. And more cosplays from KD, more content from me, and DYSG is just gonna keep on rolling out and doing our thing.
Hello it up.
Can I say one more thing, please? I just want to share with y'all.
Yes, sir.
Our Blerd anthem that I made for all of us, that's on Blerd. It got over like 100 some, almost 1,000 some views, and the most views we got on streams on that song is in Finland. So we got to crank that shit up in the US. We got to get them users
in Finland.
Wow.
In Finland.
Finland rocking with Blerd. That's what's up.
Black. Y'all think I'm bullshitting? Look at
they have an appreciation for the Blerds.
Finland is rocking with Blerds. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I know the number ones in the United States. That's trash, man.
Yeah, the Irish, they low key are big fans of black culture.
That's what's up.
That's not low-key at all. Never mind.
All right, y'all. Well, don't be happy. Well, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Thank everybody for coming to the live. Thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the views. And on behalf of myself and my esteemed guests, went over KD, Jones, wherever you at, my guy. V Montel, my sister Lucia, and my boy Junie from Blerdspot. This has been the CCW Podcast wrap up, y'all. And until next year, goodbye and good night. Bang.
Bang. Bang.